We are a paranormal investigation team from Essex, England. With over 10 years' experience in the paranormal field, we run events at haunted locations in and around the county of Essex. We love what we do and want to share our experiences with you. Join us as we make contact with spirit energies that dwell in some of the country's most haunted locations. We are Essex Ghost Hunters. And this is EGH Paranormal. Cable Street in the East End of London has gone by many names dating back to the early 1600s, but got its recent name because the long road was used to twist hemp ropes into cables for ships. From Victorian times through to the 1950s, Cable Street had a reputation for cheap lodgings, brothels, drinking inns and opium dens. Now, at number 12 Cable Street, stands the Jack the Ripper Museum. It tells a full story of the Ripper murders that took place in 1888 in the East End of London, and exhibits some original artefacts from the period when the unsolved gruesome murders took place. One exhibit in the museum is the whistle used by Police Constable Edward Watkins to summon help when he discovered one of the Ripper's victims, as well as the truncheon and notebook case he was carrying. With such a bustling history to the site, and the energies that have passed through this 6-storey Victorian house, it's no surprise we had an eventful night. There were moments on our investigation we could have easily been speaking to the Ripper himself.
Hi guys, Paranormal Paul here from Essex Ghost Hunters. Jack the Ripper Museum. I have to say this was probably my most favourite event we'd done last year. This is the first time we've ever investigated Jack the Ripper Museum. And I've got a bit of a confession to make. The day we was doing the investigation, I pulled it up on Google Maps to see how long it was going to take me to get there. Got the street view up and it just looked like a little shop window. First thought that came into my mind was, is that it? Is that it? It's going to be a tiny little place. How wrong I was. It's a 6-storey Victorian building. The atmosphere as you walked in there was quite electric. You just felt the energies as soon as you walked up or down into the basement. This episode might seem a little bit stop-start and bitty, purely because there was so much that happened on this investigation. I couldn't put it all in, otherwise you'd have a 4-hour episode. So I've had to kind of try and just get enough bits, the best bits, and at least try and show that there was some sort of story we was getting at the property. As usual, always let the teams go off and go to their locations. I follow shortly after, just so everyone can get comfortable in the room, stand where they want to stand, sit where they want to sit, and they don't feel like they've got to move themselves around me and the camera. And the first investigation was no different, and it took all of 10 seconds, I think, before someone started getting affected. Just so happened to be a newbie to the team. I don't think she'd ever investigated with us before, which is always nice. And so we'll kick it off with that one. Hope you enjoy.
That's got to be cold.
That was me.
No, something needs to come close.
Yeah.
Spirit. Spirit on.
Oh, I'm a bit dizzy then.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Spirit, can you come amongst us, please?
Oh,
That's all right. That's good. It's not the vodkas, is it?
no. There's 2 double gins, but yeah.
Okay, Spirit. Sorry, what's your name?
Sandra.
Right. Oh, yeah. This is something.
Yeah.
Sandra, yeah. Spirit, if you're affecting Sandra, can you push her towards me? Just a nice little step towards me.
Well, I don't know if there's a door open.
No.
My hair keeps
Going
blowing.
backwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Spirit.
felt like. But that might be because it's just, yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Literally.
Okay, Spirit.
Always watching and see what we're doing.
Sandra's not believing that's really you. I want you to make her walk towards me.
No.
Doing
Is
it?
that you, or is it?
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, I can feel like, I just feel,
Yeah.
no one's pushing me.
No. Spirit, I haven't worked for a week for personal reasons. It's the first time I've opened up and worked, so the Spirit are going to listen to me pretty good tonight.
No one's pushing me, I just
Sandra
feel
comes-
like a bit.
Spirit, can you make sure she comes further towards me, please?
No, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Mate, step her forward.
Come here.
Step her forward.
Oh, no, I'm trying, do you know?
You're fighting it.
Yeah, I'm fighting it, yeah.
That's fine. It's not going to hurt you.
Oh no, I don't like the sensation. Oh no, I don't like, oh no.
Honestly, it won't hurt you.
Can't hurt you.
Yeah, it's just
Simon's
making
there,
me
he won't let it
feel-
either.
Yeah, it's just making me want to like, yeah.
Good. That's
Step.
good.
I'm
Right,
not
there's
dizzy anymore.
Spirit.
I'm not dizzy
No,
anymore.
you won't be dizzy. That's just Spirit coming through. It's
Yeah.
Spirit opening you up. You're asking. You're giving it permission.
Yeah,
It's a nice spirit. It's not a bad spirit.
okay.
That's not a bad
I
spirit.
had to really
That's,
fight then, to stay still.
yeah, it will
She
move
was
you.
Coughing
weird.
outside, and I keep coughing. I don't have COVID, I've had a test this morning.
Okay,
But
right,
yeah, she keeps coughing, and I know I keep coughing. You've passed it
It's
on.
nothing to do with that down there, isn't it?
No.
But that's
So
good.
there's
That's going to be good.
where
work,
Paul
yeah.
is, there's somebody standing
Yes.
there.
There is. My hair keeps
Yeah,
blowing.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know why, but
But this could be spirit of this house.
Yeah, because the house would have
Could
its
be
own
never.
history, hasn't it? Without, yeah.
And I definitely get a woman owner, and
Yeah.
basically saying,
Yeah, I'm being pushed from
What
that one. Yeah.
beep, are you doing? What the hell have they done to my house? And I think you've got the woman standing behind you.
Really?
And if I'm right, Margaret, can you push her forward, please? Margaret's a no. Margaret, can you push Sandra forward, please? Just to say you're right. She's not going to hurt you. I want you
That's
to
you
walk.
coming there, that could be.
Okay. So I'm myself's moving.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Margaret, through Sandra, pass the energy round.
Oh, I'm all dizzy then.
Good on you, Simon. Good on you, Margaret.
Oh.
Ooh. Jay, could you just go behind, please?
I want to catch up.
It's the first time you've been affected by spirit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like this, yeah.
My whole body's tingling.
Good.
That's it. That's what it's meant to do. Now I want to push it round the group, though.
Okay. Oh, I feel so weird.
Can you see this woman? If you shut your eyes, can you see the woman?
No.
Can you see if she's holding anything in her hands?
No. Can't see anything. No. No.
I'll just step back, so that might be me.
I don't care, there is something there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep.
It's
Yeah.
small over there.
Right. Okay.
No.
This is what it is.
But I feel all tingling.
There is something. My
Right.
hair keeps blowing
I'm going to
away.
ask. Hold on. Come on, hold hands. You okay? You're okay, we're friendly. We're not looking for Jack. We've actually come to see you rather than this at the moment. So can you grab a hand? Try these hands. Look, you can do it. You're good at what you're doing. Feel around. What's on there? You see these children? There's a lot of children.
Yeah, do.
Margaret, how many children did you have?
I've got 6.
Margaret, let the children hold hands. Nobody's going to hurt them. I promise you. Was there a noise then, Paul?
I coughed.
Footstep. Let me hear your footsteps. Look. Somebody's stomach.
Yeah, that's what I think was yours.
Come on, hold the hands. There's nothing to be scared of.
Come on, children, walk around us. Yeah.
Feels tingly. I think. Not. I don't feel cold or anything.
No, see, I feel
There.
aching out.
Mm.
I normally feel.
See, I've got a cold elbow. Like,
Oh, I felt cold here.
if you feel my elbow.
Definitely.
Normally one
That
side
is
I feel
definitely
cold.
there.
I felt a
100% there's something there. God. Yeah.
Well, I work with children, so they come and play at my
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
Yes.
don't they?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
A little bit on that hand.
Okay.
Not
Can you keep doing it, children? And give the signs on the hand. Just a little pull of the finger, little tingles. And then we can work.
One right on the elbow. It's making the elbow go
Yeah, it was
absolutely
really cold.
freezing.
Yeah.
it's tingling, my hands are tingling a bit.
Okay. Which
Go
which
to one of the
one?
ladies.
Mostly this one,
Right.
I think.
Go. Here you go. Walk across.
Can you tell us if give us a sign if you're a
That
girl
doesn't
or a
mean
boy?
exercise.
And then the sign for a girl would be 1 pull. Sign for a
Come on,
boy is
Sandra.
2 pulls. They may not be big pulls, but they're going to be. You'll feel them. You'll know. There's definitely something there as well.
Literally, it's on my elbow, both my elbows, absolutely freezing.
Oh,
Come on, go to the ladies in the group.
My leg has gone cold.
Here you come.
Stand
We're attracting all the
between
children in here.
Where's Margaret gone?
Margaret's here. Margaret will be looking up.
Honest to God, I lose my balance.
That means Margaret's still here.
Ever so hot. You don't get hot though, do you?
You do get hot.
Yeah.
Do you? I'm
You get
absolutely
bored.
sweating.
I can actually be in a freezing cold forest, and when I'm working, stripping off my lips and shit, so
Yeah.
that'd be scary.
down.
You see, I
Not
can feel a
scary,
draft
mate.
here, which sort of matches where you're.
Oh, it's colder here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's not me exaggerating, is it?
You've got a different energy near you.
Because earlier my hair kept blowing.
I spotted your hair blowing.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Because I was like,
Okay.
that's why I keep asking if there's a draft between us.
I think you've got a man with you, and he's got a bad arm.
This arm feels like tingling on the elbow.
He's got a bad arm. Okay, work with that.
You always get the men.
Can you make a noise for us, Spirit? There's plenty of things near to touch and tap.
So that was my hair.
I've got pain there.
There was something.
There's nobody above us.
Can you do it again? A 2.
Do you hear that?
I did hear that, I did
Yes.
hear it faintly.
2.
Yeah.
Can you make it a little bit louder for us, please, Spirit?
Good spirit. How clever really are you?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit,
Thank
and it's
you.
fantastic. And they're on going, is it?
I've
Ooh.
got the hairs on my legs just
Oh, my hands
literally.
are really hot.
I'm just sweating.
Take your finger off then.
Spirit,
I'm frightened of that.
are you a man?
Yeah.
That's for yes. That's for no.
Sounds like
That's a one.
One, that was.
So no.
That sounds like a couple there.
Yeah. I thought a
And there's
crowd.
nobody up there.
There's nobody up
That's
there.
on its floor.
that was definitely a one.
Quite loud as
What
well.
was it? The man?
Have we got it?
One for man, wasn't it?
Can do.
No, we don't. I just wonder what was up there.
It's a sitting room. It's like an
I
old
thought it was two for
Victorian
yes
sitting
and
room.
one for no.
So they decked it out as a sitting room up there, as it would be. And there's
Two
all
for yes, one for no. So it's definitely a
artifacts in there, and all the
Oh.
artifacts in there are
Yeah, I
originals.
don't know.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if
Why
they
all
are.
that in?
yeah. Are you upstairs? You know your yeses and your nos. That's for no. That's for yes. Are you upstairs? Are you here?
That's two. It's upstairs.
Look at you
It does.
walking.
It feels like somebody's walking upstairs or
somebody is
something.
walking.
Yes, it really does.
Can you walk towards us? No.
That was a no.
Why can't you walk towards us? No. So there's one.
Well, I'll go and stand, just see.
Okay.
If you're going
Come
cool,
from up or
down.
Right. And Joe, while you're out there,
Yeah.
ask her if she's the owner of the house.
Walking past gives it the same breeze.
Then split the group. But so if someone come in here, people start there and see what we get.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Let's go up there for a minute and see what happens.
I don't know what I'm walking to.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Whoa,
Yeah.
come on. Someone just pulled me back.
And don't want us to leave the
Straight
room
up.
because
They've got our attention.
see, I don't think a lot of people do this, do you?
No, probably not.
Can we take back, sorry?
Huh?
Can we take back?
Why?
Yeah, that's a definite. Someone just sort of pulled me like that.
I think they want you. See, I don't think a lot of people do this, do you?
No, probably not.
Can we take it back, sorry?
Huh?
Do you want me to take it back?
What?
Yeah, that was a definite. Someone just sort of pulled me
Pushed
like
back.
that.
I think they want you.
I've left my camera in here, the other one.
Oh, do you hear that? Oh, was that a bang? Was that two taps?
I've just gone. That scared jingle. I just felt like, yeah, someone just walked right through me then.
We're on the stairs. It's cold in here.
Yeah, isn't it?
We're on the stairs and something just.
Only me.
Why?
Sorry, didn't want to scare anyone.
So you just banged on the door.
You should have waited and should have radioed me and said, could you knock 3 times? No, you could have timed it to absolute perfection.
Oh, look,
God, it's warm in here, isn't it?
they've gone back to. Oh, go stand over here.
Come and stand in the corner.
Go stand in the corner,
We've
Paul.
got to go and stand in the corner. We've got a bit of an energy over in the corner that is causing a bit of grief to your back.
Getting her back. Yeah, look, they're.
They've gone back to their position.
Yeah.
But what happens if I was to stand over in that corner?
Try.
I go back that way.
But you feel like you've got that lady back.
My arm's getting warm again.
Okay.
And given that the door's just been opened.
See that?
I want to go away. When he goes in that corner, I want to go away. You're going to make me just walk it, aren't you?
If he was killed, was there something there?
He
then?
killed
That's-
this gentleman.
Yeah.
Killed her. Killed
Right,
him
okay.
or Leanne,
Mhm.
not him as in you. Sorry.
When you said H, I had Harris or Holmes in my head.
I had Holmes. I had Holmes. Like
Like as in
But it-
H-O-L.
but I almost want to say it with a twang.
Yeah.
Rather than saying Holmes, I want to sort of say Homs. I don't want to say Holmes as in
No,
as
you say
that common.
Fully
It
H.
almost feels like there's, you know, like
Like a bit northern.
yeah, you know, like when let's for example use the Thierry Henry thing, Terry Henry. It
Yeah.
almost feels like I don't know if he has got of
southwest, like a farmer kind of work.
It's very hard to breathe over here.
Well, we've been hearing breathing sounds coming from that corner all for the last 10 minutes.
Is
The
it hot
point-
or cold though?
I'm hot,
Yeah,
but I feel like I'm
Yeah,
Trying
that's
to-
what we was.
So yeah, that's the hit sort of breathing that you hear.
yeah, that's the breathing you hear, the deep. That's okay. Well, that's that would be a quite a deep, meaningful breath, wouldn't it? Of strangulation,
True. Trying to go to the breath. yeah.
grasping for your breath. Was you
So-
strangled? Was you strangled? You both went no. Oh, that was quite good.
Did you have your throat slit?
Were you hung?
Oh, I went forward then.
So you've had your throats slit because we never actually separated the questions.
Were you hung?
Well, Christina had her throat slit.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Now that does coincide with Mr. Ripper. We can't say that we've got Mr. Ripper because we don't know who Mr. Ripper is.
Hold on. What did you say? Peter.
Peter.
Okay. Alright.
It's a funny. It's a
Hum.
real. I think it is spelled exactly how you spelled it,
Yeah.
but it's not said
So it's
like it.
I think it.
Scottish.
Hum.
Yeah, I was
Scottish.
No.
No. Irish.
So how would you
Yeah.
say you're Scottish?
Working out the nationality here.
How would you say, are we
Can
Scottish?
I just ask one
Holmes.
question for health and
Holmes.
safety?
Yeah,
Do you
no,
suffer
just
from
like-
epilepsy?
No.
No, I don't
Might
think it's,
do after.
I do want to maybe put it to a foreign. If I'm crossing the water, French.
French.
Did they cross the water much back then?
Next one.
Dingies.
Yeah.
So this Peter has killed.
If it was
Liz.
French, it would be Peter, wouldn't it?
Pierre.
Pierre.
Yeah. Pete. Do you like to be called Pete?
Look, we've got someone over in that corner. Okay. I know Paul hates it, but let's use the cameraman.
No more.
And let's not use him as in the fact of using actual Paul, but affect the equipment. See if you can affect the equipment. If your name is, we're believing it is Peter Holmes, but we do understand that there may be a slight twang on your second name. So either affect some,
Yeah, sorry.
that's either affect Paul, who is standing in your area, or the camera.
Right, guys, we just had the hand dryer go off in the toilet.
Is it 14?
Yeah. Switch it off.
Yeah, my hair's dry now.
If it was switched off.
I think we should do the same
I-
scenario to Paul as we've done to.
But then just let the energy build just for a second.
But I think you're probably going to be get a better.
Paul, how you feeling?
I feel a bit better than when I first come over here. I'm not struggling to breathe as much now.
And why did you bang that counter?
I scratched my back, and as I brought my arm down, my hand pulled it.
And you scratched your back
And
for what
energy's
reason? Just
still
because there was
there?
an itch, or it felt like there was something there?
Stevie,
I
your
have an
energy
itch,
still there?
which I keep getting.
We're both swaying as well.
Oh, are you?
We're both doing it.
Yeah.
I've got my eyes closed, so I can't see what you're doing, and I'm doing this.
Mhm.
And I've just opened my eyes, and you're doing the same thing.
I feel like we're waiting.
Yeah. It's weird.
Perhaps your movement is building the energy.
Yeah, maybe. But
That's a
normally I
positive
wouldn't-
movement,
this
though,
is
isn't
not
it?
a
Yeah, but we want
movement.
this.
Yeah, but this is a positive movement.
Yeah.
And then Paul's almost said that he doesn't feel as bad. I wonder if the positive is.
I feel like
Yeah.
I want to do that, like a pet, like if you've got a
Pendulum.
yeah, like
Creep up and do what he needs to do and get out.
Are you Peter?
Yeah, I do feel it's a Peter. I do feel that there's that, and I do feel that it is. I have got that. I feel that olive-coloured skin.
Yeah. Tanned. Yeah. So, are you Italian?
Don't know how they get on tonight. I'll let you know. No, I don't want to. I couldn't say yes. I can't say yes or no. I don't know. I really don't know.
I've got a picture in my mind what I think you would look like.
Shame you can't draw. Can you draw?
Not unless you're a stick man.
Where's Lisa when we need
exactly
her?
what mine looks
Yeah.
like.
So why are you here?
That I killed these people. I killed them. I know for sure.
Both of them.
Both of them I killed. I'm not saying I personally killed
He doesn't
them,
even care that he's done it.
but no, I haven't gone. No, you were dead to me. That's it. Simple as. I can safely. That's why I obviously was confirmed with slashing of the throat. Him, I don't know. Him, I don't know.
Still scared because he came out to say yeah, and I've gone straight into my hole.
What nationality were the Three Musketeers? Like, I get the Three Musketeers in my head, like that sort of nationality. Kind of Mexican.
French.
Were they French?
Oh, I think French.
I thought they were Mexican.
Oh, were they?
I thought they were
I
Mexican.
thought they were Spanish.
I thought they were French.
D'Artagnan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D'Artagnan.
I get that kind of tanned
Well, he the fifth though.
Spanish
Yeah.
Mexican vibe.
D'Artagnan, the fifth musketeer. I want to say I beat.
I don't want you to keep coming over here. I'm getting Leanne speak.
I feel like I beat. And I want to say I beat you with your own baton. That's what I want.
I don't want to admit it.
Were you hung though?
We got none early.
I was
You beaten and then like that wasn't what killed you.
beat. No, I beat him. I beat him.
But you beat him, but that wasn't the cause of death.
I beat him.
To death.
There was nothing left to your face.
He's getting aggressive now. I'll be
That does frustrate me. Questioning my death. That is how I got it.
Go on, Yankee, then.
Wooden baton.
Well, because I'm
A wooden baton so long. And it fitted within my wrist, like my knuckles.
So was he close to finding you doing something?
Don't care.
Did you walk in on him killing someone else?
I removed my cloak.
No.
Okay, I removed my cloak. I covered my shoes because I wouldn't step where I needed to step. And I just unleashed the baton onto him until his head caved. It was a pretty sight.
I'm saying no, but then I'll remember that bit anyway because my head was moving.
I even want to say your eye popped out of its socket at one point. That's how I feel.
I want to punch him because he's so cocky with it.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
You've tried to punch me once, did it work? Obviously you're dead. You never killed me. I died of natural causes. I wasn't murdered or killed. I may have deserved it, but unfortunately, I lived. I win, so to speak.
You say how old you are at all?
To be fair, I would actually say I feel my age. I do. Edit.
Yeah, I was going to say you saw on camera.
If I could find a baton, I think I would unleash the baton. No, I'd say around that 38 mark. 38, 40s, maybe early 40s.
That is old back then, isn't it?
I do feel problems with, it would be that area. So I'm assuming it would have been horseback maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know that? But then I wouldn't have come into town on horseback.
You've come in a carriage.
Yes, I would have.
In the country.
I would have definitely come in on a carriage. But then I have rid horses. I come from out of town.
Yeah, so you're not
I lived out of town.
You were saying bow earlier on for some reason, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I'm past bow now. I don't know. I can see green. What was I though? I know I was a bit of an arse, but what was I? What was I? What was you? What was you?
That's some sort of trade. Protection?
No, not protection.
Did you import things into the UK?
Yeah, I did. I did. But it never come from across the water. It come from Wales?
So could that be where your name is from, why you say with a funny accent? Was you from there and moved here?
Welsh, yeah, what is it? Yeah, that would make sense.
The Welsh. You can come behind me, we want, sweetheart. Oh, you know what I want to say?
Whoa.
Rock.
What?
Flint. Flint. Slate.
Slate, yeah. So
It's like a flat.
Like roof tiles?
yeah.
Yeah. They make money.
Everyone
Unless
needs
it's a
them.
sin.
Well,
It was
yeah.
used a hell of a lot in the 1800s, wasn't it? Slate.
But it doesn't give me the urge to. Why you want to kill somebody?
I don't get the feeling that's how you made most of your money though.
Well, okay.
Like you did that as a trade, but then you had something on the side.
That was
a
a
bit
cover
more,
up.
a bit more. Yeah, maybe like a money launderer or something. They have money launderers back then. He invented it.
Right, do you want to sort of get upstairs for the last 15 minutes just to see that other room?
Yeah.
I suppose it'd be better. I'm going to leave Peter to whoever.
Thank you, Spirit.
Russ.
Thank you.
Look what's in the...
Oh yeah, look, that's exactly.
Oh.
All spotted.
Your murder weapon.
Sorry.
Sorry. No one has looked in there.
Oh,
We
no.
came straight in, stood in a circle,
With
and,
backs towards
and
it.
we had our torches on for all of 15 seconds. Nice.
That's definitely exactly what I beat you with. Not that one.
Is there any names in there?
There's another one here. This
No,
one. This one.
it's got a handle.
And you
That
describing
handle.
how it fit in your hand perfect.
That one there.
Good
Can't
grip,
see
isn't
his
it?
name.
That's the one there. That fit or the back fit. See that back fit?
Yeah.
It had the hand grip.
That one says BC Watkins.
Yeah.
No, that's too round. That one.
Yeah.
Can't read them.
That wasn't it. It's definitely got the hand grips in.
There's another one here.
Yes.
The thing is, I want to leave. I want to put
That
the
is a big
cloak on.
one, isn't it? That the black one's big.
Do you remember Flash Gordon, the cartoon with the magician, Mandrake? That's how
Duckula.
He had that count. I wonder if it is like a count. I wonder if he was like a Viscount or something.
It's
Yeah,
rather
Vice-
strange you're saying about no hat, but there again, if it was that
No
tall,
hat. He didn't
then-
want a hat.
Oh, knock his hair up, wouldn't it? Because he was
want
that
a hat.
slick.
Right, let's go up to that last room. We've got 15 minutes to get. Oh, it's nice and cool out here.
Sorry, it's right, you go.
Don't mess.
Oh, I keep thinking that we need someone else to like. Check it out here.
Nice and cool out here. Oh, yeah.
It's darker. It's sky, isn't it?
Oh wow. Compared to yesterday.
What?
Sally. Can you not sit on the bed?
Oh, fuck.
done.
He's doing the shit out of me.
Oh.
Straight off the bat, it's all like, Chris,
I
what are you
just
doing
want to
in
go
here?
in there.
Go in there then, we'll lock you in there.
Oh, what is it? Just the stairs. It's nice and clean. Is that fire? Oh, that's good.
I've got them eating stagnant bread.
That's Andy.
See, I can't help but bringing this fella up with me. I better stand out the room.
I've got a tall man, moustache, children. So children out there. Yeah, children, definitely children. Cousins. It's a very, very busy room.
Strange.
Just a lot of money changed hands with the father of up here.
The father turned after Michael, who I believe was his eldest child, was taken. He turned. He completely turned.
That's what I do to people.
She wants to say.
I wanted to say it.
Want me to say?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've got to say it.
I don't know how long for. I just started. No, it's not now. Put it back on. But I started it.
This
You
is
went
to
out.
do with the food.
Come back in, and I
The
always
father
check,
went.
make sure the red dot's there.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And I've turned
The
around
father
and I
went.
said loan shark.
Or wasn't
come
around
back.
very much,
And
He's had a fussy, had a play with it.
and they had to fight for the food to keep them going. I don't like you anymore.
Is it because they had money but they spent it all on rent? So they didn't
They had money, and I think, as Paul, did you say that they maybe lived above their means?
Yeah. To feed their children and to feed the family, because it was more than just husband, wife, children.
Yeah, but look for the father. What was he doing? For me to come in and kill a child, this is not. I don't feel necessarily. I think Paul is right. I don't think it's rent money.
He borrowed money from
I
him.
think it's. I think, but there's a reason why he's borrowed money, because he had money.
He
Sandra,
was an accountant.
he had money.
At the time.
Gambling. Gambling? Maybe? He lost a lot of money and then he had to borrow some money.
Could be. I get he was a
It's
very.
gambling. I win at gambling. You lose at gambling. You gambled, you lost. Don't gamble with a gambler. Oh, I am an arrogant fucker. It's almost like I don't care.
You don't.
I'm looking out the windows and think, I've killed your son or whatever child it was, and it was.
strangled the son.
Oh yeah, it was great pleasure.
It wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't for you.
But he didn't bat an eyelid.
No, I didn't back an
He
eyelid.
couldn't. He owed too much.
I tell you what happened though. The mother held my cloak because it can't get dirty. He loves this cloak.
It almost sounds a little bit psychologically deranged.
I said she is not quite right. It's like that one from the
Are we
Goonies.
talking about spirit or rust?
It's really quite. To be fair, it's quite.
But why couldn't anybody stop you? I know you're saying who you are, but why didn't the mother fight for that child?
Was the mother here at that time?
Yeah, she was holding his cloak.
She
Oh,
held my
well,
cloak.
yeah, of course, sorry.
She loved to hold my cloak.
Yeah, it's got to be fear, innit?
I feel like I was well known, but not well known.
Like they knew of you but didn't know who you were, kind of thing.
Yeah.
My hands are burning.
Don't let Peter come knocking at your door. It's like the Sandman or Freddy Krueger. It's. I almost feel like I'm here at last resort.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've given this family a chance.
Yeah, I do believe you've given a chance.
I've given
but
them a
you're
chance.
such a bastard at the end.
They've had their chance.
But the chance wasn't feasible.
No, they've had their chance.
Yeah. Or it looks like somebody's laying in that bed, doesn't it?
They've had their chance.
Yeah, but I think your chances were too high for them.
Don't bother money.
Yeah. It's like they got themselves into a hole and kept
Yeah.
tumbling.
Yeah.
But you don't.
They knew the terms before the money got held over. They knew that if they didn't pay, life would be lost.
So you took 3 of them.
If you look at it like that. I don't feel that I necessarily took all 3 of them. I only fear the one that my hands around the
Yeah.
neck. Sadistically, it feels quite nice because it sort of fitted within my hands.
The thing is though that you've affected all of their lives, haven't you, by doing that? So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why, that's why you're saying all 3.
Yeah.
But they had their choice. I give them a chance. They had their chance.
It's like it's literally like loan shark, isn't it? You can't get out of it once you start. You're in it, and like you say, building
The
up.
problem is they had money. There's my problem. Not with, that's me talking, not said person. The problem is they had money, Sandra.
And
I
he-
do
look,
feel
he
that
lost
they,
it. He lost it.
he could have paid that money back quite easily. Where the money's been lost, and I say this because the gentleman who lived in this house owned top to bottom. Owned top to bottom. So he owned this house. And he looked after, okay, he wants to talk. He looked after pregnant prostitutes for a cost. And there was a lot of them.
That's making a bit more sense
You
now.
gave him abortions. Was he a doctor?
I don't know, he hasn't answered that one. I'm only going from what
A lot of them weren't back then, were they?
No.
he had a lot of money. How he lost it, gambling is, but what would you gamble on back in them days? I don't really know. It wouldn't have been roulette or anything like that.
Cards,
Cards, winning cards, dice. Yeah.
Backgammon, was it back then?
Yeah.
Oh, anything really.
But he made a lot of money. But to own, back then, top to bottom,
So you took the most precious thing from him.
His firstborn.
he chose. The father chose. Tell us what you're feeling, Paul. Tell us what you're feeling.
So I've always had an over-imaginative mind. You know, I'm a classic horror film watcher. I love anything to do with horror. I'm one of them people that can watch it before I go to bed on my own. Doesn't bother me. Straight to bed, straight to sleep. Doesn't really play on my mind. But sometimes I think it does, unconsciously. Because every now and then something will happen, and all of a sudden, my old brain starts firing, and things start coming into my mind that probably wouldn't have done if I hadn't watched all them horror films. And this is a classic example of that. As usual, I've gone into the room, everyone was in there, settled down. I come in a couple of minutes later to find that straight away one of the guests had gone into trance.
You alright, Pauline?
Pauline, how are you feeling?
What's your name?
So when I made my way over, set my camera up, and zoomed in on the lady in question on the chair, I got a bit of a fright because she's a lovely lady. She's been on many investigations with us before. I've certainly never really been scared of her up until this point. It was like something straight out of a horror film for me. Forgive the camera keeps shaking because as I'm filming her, I'm sort of covering the screen to try and see if everyone else can see what I'm seeing. But without the camera, it just looks like she's sitting in a chair with her eyes closed. And I know that's what everyone else thought in the room. But obviously I could see different. She looked quite terrifying. I don't even think she blinked. Her eyes were just locked in a position. I thought she was just looking at Russ. And to me, it was just a bit like a scene from a scary movie. And I did start to get a bit unnerved because I thought if her eyes change and look towards me at that moment, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have run out of there. But it really did get me, to the point where I thought, okay, I'm going to have to radio through here, make sure people got their holy water and the crucifix. She looks at me and starts speaking. That's it. I'm going to start unloading the holy water in her face, doing me scene from Exorcist. The power of Christ compels you. She really did frighten me. But then obviously she started answering back to the questions that were being asked. She started to communicate and the menacing look on her face calmed down, and it was interesting, some of the things she was saying. But obviously, just being the average Joe person, the energy, there's hardly any way, with our limited research capabilities, to actually find out who that woman was.